Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. Jhene Aiko was accused of taking shots at Ariana Grande in her new song, None of Your Concern. Jhene released her song, None of Your Concern, around midnight, and in the song, it seems like she's talking about her on and off again boyfriend, Big Sean. Now, I don't know if Jhene is still dating Big Sean, but she was dating him for a certain period of time, and then they broke up, and then they got back together, and so far it's just been a complicated relationship. But Big Sean was in the video, and Jhene was talking about him, and she was also allegedly talking about Ariana Grande. In the lyrics of the song, she said this: "I've been hearing things and seeing things, and so it seems you're moving on from me. Of course you on the scene with Little Miss Thing, and trust me, she really don't want beef. That's besides the point. I'm disappointed as a homie. What is it you see? I want better for you moving forward. What's better for you than me?" Now, Jhene could have been talking about anybody, but, people are putting the two and two together, and they're assuming that she's directing a shot at Ariana Grande. Now, for those of you who don't know, Big Sean did date Ariana Grande back in 2014, and since then they broke up. But earlier this year, they were spotted hanging out together outside of the studio. So Jhene was probably looking at this whole situation with the side eye, and she was thinking that Big Sean was still entertaining Ariana. So maybe that's why she took that little dig at Ariana in the song. But if you get a chance, I would say listen to it. You'll find out some more interesting details about Big Sean and Jhene's relationship, because Big Sean said he made Jhene have 9 orgasms in one day. Whoo-wee! Maybe that's why Jhene is still in love with Big Sean, and she's triggered at the thought of him being back with his ex. Anyway, let me move on and talk about the actress Naturi Naughton. I'm tired of people coming for Naturi. I did do a video yesterday about Lil Kim actually shaded Naturi during her Hollywood Unlocked interview.
Naturi Naughton.
I was not okay with that.
No, everybody wasn't okay with that.
Yeah, I would have never picked her. Ever. She has nothing in common with me. Nothing. Like, I could really be disrespectful. Like, don't act like
For those of you who don't know, Lil Kim is still mad that Naturi played her in the Biggie Smalls movie, which was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, and she's still mad. And honestly, this situation made me sit back and reevaluate some of Lil Kim's beefs, because Lil Kim has been done wrong in certain situations, but I don't like the fact that she misplaces her anger and puts blame on somebody who really didn't do anything to her to begin with. Now, Naturi did respond to Lil Kim's interview, and she said this on her Instagram story: "In the words of Biggie Smalls, mo money, mo problems." She also said sorry, but all lies, and put a sad face emoji and said all love though. So that was a very classy clapback from Naturi, and I expect nothing less, because Naturi has always carried herself with class, even when people keep constantly coming at her. Another person who came at her was 50 Cent. Now, 50 Cent is a big bully. He loves to troll people online, and recently he targeted Naturi, which I thought was very messed up, because Naturi stars in his show Power, and she helps bring in the ratings for the show, so it was wrong for 50 Cent to come for her. But he did post a meme on Instagram of one of the characters on the show named Ghost taking away Naturi's edges. So he said in his caption, "Power never ends. Ghost messed up the edges. Laugh out loud." Now, Naturi saw this, and she responded and said, mean much, 50? Don't I make you look good every Sunday night? But cool." 50 Cent did actually apologize, which is very rare for him, and he said, "Yes, you do a great job on the show, Naturi. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings." Now, I thought 50 was going to leave this alone, but he didn't. After 50 got his page shut down by Instagram, he went on Twitter and threw shade at Naturi again. This time, he posted a meme comparing Naturi to a monster, and he said, "Who did this? Power is #1. And Naturi responded and said, 50, did we have a fight and I not know about it? So confused. Hashtag so much for Power fam. Hashtag final season. And she also said on Instagram, "There's so much I want to say, but you don't even have an Instagram account. So Why waste my characters or come out of my character? But do pick up a copy of my upcoming book, hashtag what not to do when you're a boss, hashtag I'm not a character, hashtag I'm a real person, hashtag I am a woman, hashtag I am a black woman. That's right, Naturi is a black woman with class, and she has carried herself so well in this industry. This industry tried to take her down since she was a teenager. When she was in a group 3LW, people were berating her and mistreating her, and she had to overcome that. As she got older, she was told that she wasn't good enough and she was too dark-skinned for a role. And you have a grown woman who's still mad at her for playing that role. And now you have 50 Cent, who Naturi considered a boss and a friend, who's now coming for her for no reason at all. And it's just messed up. And I don't care if people say that 50 was just joking by posting those memes. It's still very disrespectful considering the relationship he has with Naturi. There are certain boundaries that you just don't cross, and 50 Cent has crossed a lot of boundaries, which is why his Instagram page got taken down. 50 Cent needs to realize that everything is not a joke and he needs to get it together. I'm tired of people giving him passes for bullying people on social media. Anyway, let me move on and talk about Summer Walker. If you don't know who Summer Walker is, she is one of the hottest new R&B artists out right now, and she just released her highly acclaimed album, Over It, which includes her hit songs like Playing Games and also Girls Need Love featuring Drake. The album sold 134,000 units in its first week, which is very impressive for a new R&B act. But even with all this success, Summer Walker has gotten a lot of backlash online, and she's been getting a lot of backlash for her unprofessionalism and her inability to interact with her fans. Summer claims that she suffers from social anxiety, so it's difficult for her to perform in front of large crowds, and it's also difficult for her to open up in front of people she doesn't really know, which explains why she's so standoffish in interviews and she's so awkward when she's performing on stage.
I've heard I look pretty dry on stage.
Oh my God.
I do. Look, I'm really freaking excited to be here, but I have social anxiety like a motherfucker. So, yeah, I'm freaked the hell out.
Yeah, I was twerking on my man. That has nothing to do with social anxiety. Social anxiety is me really, really, really wanting to go to this girl's birthday party that everybody's gonna get, but I'm not gonna go because I'm too scared, because I think everybody will think that I'm a fucking creep. So I'm gonna miss an event that I really want to go to, and I'm gonna stay in the house because I'm scared to go.
What's next?
Yeah, what's next for you?
Hopefully retirement.
Retirement?
Yeah.
You tired?
Yeah, I'm tired. Already.
Now, even though Summer Walker is talented and she makes good music, it's very clear that she has no real interest in being a star. But in this current music era, it's very important for artists to be open with their fan base, or at least show that they care, and Summer Walker doesn't really do that. Now, she said she does have social anxiety, which is a very serious condition, and I'm not by any means trying to minimize what she's going through, but I think if Summer wants to continue performing, she has to learn how to manage it, because right now she's upsetting a lot of fans, especially fans who are putting money in her pocket and supporting her. Now, recently she has received a lot of backlash because she has been getting negative reviews ever since she started her first and last tour, which I find it interesting that she named it that, but ever since she has been doing her concerts, she has been getting a lot of backlash by her fans. In fact, a blog named Gossip of the City did repost some of the experiences that these fans have had attending Summer's concerts. One fan said this: "Summer Walker is by far the worst I've ever seen in concert. And to think I was rooting for her, and she come on this stage like she done popped 3 handlebars, dragging her slew-footed long neck across the stage, mumbling the lyrics to herself, and had everybody wondering, girl, are we here to see you in concert, or are you here to see us? Social anxiety, my foot. Girl, if that's the case, go home and hide. Don't be out here taking folks' money, knowing good and well you perform like it's karaoke night. Anybody that's been to the show know good and well I ain't lying either. I'm glad this is your first and last tour, because that was my first and last time ever paying to go see you. Don't waste y'all money. You're going to be upset. This girl has a horrible stage presence. The rumors are not a lie. True T, I ain't played this album since the night I left that concert. She over it and I'm over her. Bye, Ashy. Ooh-wee, that was tough. Another fan said this: such an anticlimactic and disappointing experience meeting Summer Walker yesterday. Not only did she move the meet and greet last minute to the after show, the meet and greet itself was literally 5 seconds. We were informed to have our phones out, ready with flash, and not to sit too close or touch her. She barely spoke to anyone. Every couple of people she would say hi. It was a big hurt piece for me because I really idolized her and her work. I knew she was an introvert and kind of closed off, but there was no effort in this at all whatsoever. For a fan who supports you and your music, helps put money into your pocket, there was not a care or a sense of compassion for all the waiting and money spent into getting that moment. I sat around for hours trying to figure out what item of mine I wanted you to sign and what I might say to you. I didn't even get an autograph. Granted, I didn't expect minutes of your time, but I at least expected some sincerity. Never again, ever. Summer, you lost a big fan. I'm glad this is your first and last tour. You don't deserve us. Another person on Twitter said this: y'all, I love Summer Walker's music, but there needs to be some development and semblance that she cares, or she just shouldn't tour. Looking back, it was bad. The meet and greet stuff is one thing, but she checked her cell phone on stage so many times, checking her phone. All of these experiences were pretty negative, and Summer did have to go on Instagram and address her fans. She said that she loves her fans and appreciate them for taking the extra time to share their stories, but she also said she doesn't like getting hugs. She's an empath, so she doesn't like too much energy surrounding her. And she said she can't fake the funk. If she's feeling a certain way, she can't hide it. She also later said on Instagram that she was ending her tour early because her social anxiety was becoming too much for her.
I just want to say that I really, really, really appreciate anyone who genuinely loves my music, plays the fuck out of my music, comes to the shows, comes to the meet and greets, supports me, and really love and accept and respect my personality. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to finish this tour because it doesn't really coexist with my social anxiety and my introverted personality. But I really hope that people understand and respect that at the end of the day, I'm a person. I have feelings. I get tired. I get sad. And it's just a lot. And so I don't want to lose myself for someone else. I want to give y'all what I can. So I'm going to keep making music, and I'm going to do a few shows, but I can't finish.
It's unfortunate that Summer has to really deal with this early in her career. And honestly, if she doesn't manage her social anxiety, I don't really see her lasting that long in this industry, because the music industry is very demanding. It's very demanding of your time, your energy, your privacy, everything. And unfortunately, that is the price a person pays if they want to be a successful artist. And that's something that every artist needs to know when they get into the music industry. They have to have artist development, and they have to be trained on how to deal with the pressures of fame. Because if they're not trained, they crumble under the pressure. And unfortunately, that's happening to Summer Walker. But I do wish the best for Summer. As long as she continues to find ways to cope with her anxiety, she'll be all right. But I do think she has to put a little bit more effort into what she's doing to at least let people know that she cares a little bit. But anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.